This is another one of those uplifting, happy stories. My brother has a house a little bit north of Ensenada, Campo San Miguel, and he's had the place for a long time. So over the years, it's where I tend to write a lot of these songs. And all of his neighbors are fishermen and drug dealers, or not necessarily dealers. They're mules, and they make most of their money doing whatever, octopus or rockfish. But they also make a side living running small increments of narcotics across the border into San Diego. Anybody that's really running any sort of quantity of narcotics, at least until very recently, would have been working for the Felix brothers, and the Felix brothers have gained a lot of notoriety. There was just a riot the other day in one of the Mexican prisons while they were transferring the one brother who's they say is the only brother still alive. Um, One of the most sobering things about being a long-term narcotics addict for me is that all my politics, and I can wear whatever T-shirt or whatever I think, or say whatever I think, but the fact is that when you do cocaine or you do heroin or you do ecstasy with a methamphetamine base, pretty much all of that money is going to very right-wing narco-fascists in Central America, South America, and in Asia. You could sort of take it to pot because most of the indoor pot in the United States right now actually comes from Western Canada, and that's run through the Banditos and the Hells Angels, who are pretty racist, fucked up people. So it's sort of hard to get around drugs being politically correct. But for example, the Felix brothers, or the people that worked for them, decided that my brother's neighbors had been stealing from them, and perhaps they were. So on a carnival day in the next town, El Susal, a couple of cars pulled up, most likely the Ensenada police, and told these guys to gather their families and come out to the courtyard, where they shot them. And it was 23 people. It was the children and the grandparents. And the thing about it is that they knew that they were going to be shot because they were trying to hide the babies in the closet. And people were under the floorboards. And it made me think about the idea of being a woman and having your children and knowing that you were going out to be executed with your husband. So in my never-ending attempt to write good party dance songs, I wrote this, and this is called 10 Killer Fairies. She took his hand, said apologies are necessary. You've been a faithful man, and love and honor be your legacy. I'd like to fix my hair and put on my pretty Sunday dress, or cook you breakfast. It's a shame to leave the house a mess, baby. And the baby's crying, so I'll push his face into my breast and sing to him softly. Perhaps this is for the best, but it's hard to face the older children. They know enough to understand that they soon will be delivered into our Savior's weighted hands. Yeah, 10 killer fairies won't pull us apart. And I will hold you here forever, baby. Yes, I will. Here in my sacred heart, right? And if the neighbors had just stopped screaming and accept this as their fate, well, the comforts in the dreaming, the paradise that waits. So let's gather up the family and let's cover up their eyes. This is only temporary, baby, and no need for sad goodbyes. No, the 10 killer fairies won't pull us apart. And I will hold you here forever, darling. Yes, I will. Here in my sacred heart. Yeah. And out here in the courtyard, the reflection of the sun off of motionless sunglasses and the barrels of the guns. And I can hear the people laughing down at the carnival. And I wonder if they'll remember how we lined against this wall with dignity like soldiers and forgiveness like the saints, giving comfort to our children with a silence like the martyrs and examples we've been made. 10 killer fairies won't pull us apart. And I will hold you here forever, baby. Yes, I will. Here in my sacred heart. And our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done today as it is today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Take my hand now, baby, and we'll look out to the sea, to the tuna boats and dolphins, and we'll taste the ocean breeze. And I will not start weeping, 'cause I promised I'd be strong. Just tell me that you love me, hold me in your arms. And it's funny, I remember when I was a little girl, how easy came the laughter at the wonders of the world, and Now one day I would marry with a family of my own. The time has come now, baby, to take my family home, yeah. Heaven, the 10 killer fairies won't pull us apart, and I will hold you here forever, baby. Yes, I will. Here in my sacred, 10 killer fairies won't pull us apart, and I will hold you here forever, darling. Yes, I will. Here in my sacred, here in my sacred